everybody, it's me, Myra, at Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. I hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday, and I have got a great stock that you need to buy. Okay, are you ready? So this stock is probably one of my favorites. I started buying it 2 years ago when I started my portfolio. I decided that, you know what? Nobody's going to stop drinking soft drinks, so I'm going to keep buying this stock. So you know who I'm talking about. Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about Coca-Cola. K-O. You know, I'm getting very creative with my whiteboards. So Coca-Cola is who we're going to talk about today. And yesterday, they were down on the stock market. So they were down. Let's see. What were they down? I want to say, well, you know what? Let's just see where they are because this is Monday when I am doing this. And let's see what Coca-Cola is doing today. Okay. Right now, it's at $61.71, down $1.14. Its 52-week high is $62.90. Its 52-week low is $49.40. So just to kind of give you an idea, its PE ratio is 27, and you're going to get to see it didn't get a good grade on that. Y'all know I use Market Grader. I love it through Vanguard, and I love their analyst reports. So if you've never tried them, go check them out because it can help you to make educated decisions. As y'all know, I'm a novice. I'm not an expert in the stock market, but I am getting a real education because for the last 2 years, I've been studying it. And these reports have helped me to understand what is a PE ratio, what are all the numbers that you need to know and watch and understand when you're buying stocks. So I love this because they give grades, and the stock is either a buy, a hold, or a sell. So of course, buy is green, hold is yellow, sell is red. So Coca-Cola is a buy. And I want to share with you why it's a buy. Not only does it taste really good, and I don't really drink many soft drinks, but I'm going to tell you, yesterday we went to Sonic and I had me a Route 44. Some of y'all, of my Southern friends, y'all call that Route 44. But I had me a Route 44 and Coca-Cola, and it was good. Yeah, they got the best ice. Just throwing that out there. And Sonic is not paying me for this advertisement. But I don't drink soft drinks, so that was just a rare treat because I drink mostly water, but it's their water because their water's Dasani, and I love Dasani water. So, and I know, please don't leave me a bunch of comments saying, Myra, you can't tell the difference in that water than you can tell of any other water, because we've had this discussion at my household, and my husband says the same thing, and that's because he's a Coke drinker. So he don't even understand what water tastes like because he drinks Cokes all day. So, yeah, we're not even going to go there. All right, let's talk about Coca-Cola. Do y'all know that Coca-Cola started? I mean, this is unbelievable that we still have a company in business since 1886. 1886, according to this. I looked it up on Vanguard and it said 1892. I think none of us were living back then, so we don't know when it started for sure. But trust me, it's in the late 1800s that this company started, which is pretty incredible, right? So it's a non-alcoholic beverage company which engages in the manufacture, market, and sale of non-alcoholic beverages, which includes soft drinks, water, enhanced water, sports drinks, juices, dairy and plant-based beverages, tea, coffee, and energy drinks. So its brands include Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Coca-Cola Zero, Fanta, Sprite, Minute Maid, Georgia. Never heard of Georgia. I don't know what that is. Powerade, Del Valle, Sheps, Minute Maid, Pulpy. Never heard of that. Dasani. I know all about Dasani. Simply, Vitamin Water, Gold Peak, Fuse Tea, Smart Water, Ice Dew. My goodness, they got all kinds of good things going on. I'm going to have to try some more now that I'm a stockholder, right? But I pretty much stick with Dasani. But I will tell you, every now and then, there's nothing better than a good Coca-Cola. So, and you know, our boy Warren Buffett loves him some Coca-Cola. So, it's a buy. So, let's talk about that. Let's talk about profitability. So, you know, what I love about, let me just share with you a little bit about the fundamentals that Market Grader has. So, it has 24 fundamentals that it looks at across every stock. And then it gives it a grade on the scale of 1 to 100. And this got a 60, so it's barely a buy. And it got a 60.3 on the scale. And it said currently rates Coca-Cola as a buy based on overall grade of 60 out of 100. And the grade reflects our view on the stock based on the methodology that seems to identify growth at a reasonable price opportunities in public equities and is calculated by adding our 24 fundamental indicators across growth, value, profitability, and cash flow. So the company's fundamentals currently reflect a fair balance between growth and value and an adequate attributes of quality based on the profitability and cash flow sections of the analysis. The overall grade also ranks the stock in the top 20.93% of all companies rated by Market Grader globally. We have maintained this rating since July of 2021 when we upgraded the stock from a sale based on an overall grade of 49.28 points. Since then, the stock is up 6.37%. So, profitability, and they rank these categories, the 4 categories of profitability, value, cash flow, and growth. They've based those on A, B, C, D, E, F rating, or A, B, C, D, F. I never got an E. Nope. Don't think I did. So A, B, C, D, F. So on profitability, Coca-Cola gets A+ on profitability. And I don't know about you guys, but I run a business and profitability is the most important of everything, is profitability. So A+ on profitability. Cash flow, and that's also very important. Let's see if it has any tips or strategies. Operating cash flow in the 12 months ended last quarter is $12.62 billion, represents a 28.25 increase from year earlier, or $9.84 billion. That's incredible. Not only a solid gain, but also an important turnaround from the prior year in which the company had seen an operating cash flow decline. So it's on its way back up. We'll give that a B for cash flow. Next up is growth, which is important. You know, when you're buying stocks, you're looking at value stocks and growth stocks. Growth stocks are increasing in their value. And so you're excited because they're growing. The company's growing. It's in a growth phase, right? And that's really important. Well, for Coca-Cola, they got a B for growth. And here's what it says. It says, Coca-Cola's business is growing nicely and fairly steadily recently, with modest increase in its top and bottom lines. Its sales growth accelerated modestly in 12 months into December 2021 compared to the year earlier, resulting in a higher operating profits and a very, very slight expansion of its operating margin, all of which are signs of good management and healthy earnings. All right, so that's good. So let's see what else. Value. So this is what we talked about. The value got a C. Yeah, I used to get C's. I understand C's very well. A value got a C. We call C is average. So let's talk about that. So shares of Coca-Cola currently traded at 24.76 times forward 12-month earnings per share, and are pretty rich relative to a calculation of our stock optimal PE. So the optimal PE that the fundamentals and what Market Grader has is a 17.78 PE. So it's price per earnings. And Coca-Cola is 24.76. So anyway, by this measure, Coca-Cola earnings have grown at a 5-year annualized rate of 8.59%, resulting in our optimum PE of 17.78 or 39.27% lower than the current multiple. The stock is also trading 27.07 times its trailing 12-month earnings per share. Its 52-week low is $48.99. The 52-week high is $62. And again, today is Monday when I'm doing this video, and it was trading. Let's see what it's trading now. A little time has passed. Let's see what it's trading at. And let's just go look. It is now at $61.72. It is down $1.13. So it's a good day to buy today. So it's a good time to buy. It's off of its highs. And we know they've got cash flow. We know it's, goodness gracious, the yield on it, because it is a dividend payer, and the yield on it is 2.80. There's a lot of good stories about Coca-Cola and what's going on, so you'll have to check those out. If you've got any questions for me, you know you can email me at downhomemoney@gmail. You can also go to Down Home Money, my website. Be sure you click on and register. We send out a monthly newsletter. I'd love for you to get our newsletter, so be sure and click on the Down Home Money website to get your newsletter. And we look forward to bringing you every week tips and strategies on money, passive income streams. We talk about real estate, life, and money. And we want to help you build passive income streams so you can work because you want to work, not because you have to work. Always remember, it is not how much money you make. It's how much money you keep and what you do with it. And are you buying assets to throw you off of passive income? I can't wait to see you again next Tuesday. See you then. Be sure and subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And go ahead and give me a comment. And if you didn't watch last week's video, watch last week's video. A great way to get you started towards freedom and towards financial freedom. All right, and if you haven't, don't forget, pick up my book, Down Home Money, Simple Approach to Financial Freedom. I'll leave the link down below for Amazon so you can pick it up. See you next week.